Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding it, or if you're subscribed and watching along as I post, this will be for the week of April 8th to the 14th, 2024. We're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the After Tarot, so let's dive into it. Woo! First card out is the King of Pentacles. What a great sign. This is you in your divine masculine energy and making bank, okay? So this is great. You know, you being in your masculine energy means that you are doing a lot for yourself. Really good stuff for yourself. I feel like energy is returning this week. I don't know why. The previous week you may have been very tired or I don't know, just like fatigued. Maybe some of you were sick or just making a change in your schedule or your diet that may have affected your energy levels. I am seeing energy is returning with a force, and money's looking fantastic. Health is looking fantastic. And I love that the bull is here because this shows you just absolutely propelling forward in life, in your power, in your element. So this is really amazing. There's going to be great blessings for you this week that you can enjoy. I'm also seeing significant masculine earth signs may be coming out for you this week. So this could be anyone who is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. They don't have to be though. Very earthly masculine energies coming through. If it's not literal people, I'm seeing earthly masculine spirits, okay? So the spirits of forests and things like that, maybe. And I know some of you guys are like, what the heck is she talking about? If you know, you know, okay? Very blessed time, and these spirits are wanting to really support you. Whoo, 4 of Swords. This came out for Virgo as well. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why Earth energy has been a little bit down recently, like just tired or fatigued. So I am seeing some more rest happening for you this week. Even though energy is returning, I am seeing recovery, rest, and stability being restored in your body, in your energy levels. Some of you may be recovering from long-term stress. Okay, long term, you may have been in fight or flight mode, survival mode with a very active nervous system. And for whatever reason, I don't know what changes you made, I feel like things are calming down a little bit more for you recently. And very similar to Virgo's reading, and or was it Taurus's reading? Very similar to the other Earth signs readings this week. I feel like this has the potential to be something more permanent, where it's like you're going to be just way more calm going into the future. I feel like a lot of people at this time are permanently coming out of this fight or flight mode and taking back their power. I just feel like a giant portal opened up in the world in order for like a lot of people to step through this level of healing. A lot of people are exiting, constantly being stimulated, and on a physical level that could manifest as a lot of people deleting things like dating apps, social media, games, things that constantly keep you overly stimulated. And in fact, you may have had the ideas recently to make things a little bit more calm. I'm seeing here very specific examples. Someone here has been thinking about at nighttime, instead of using the electricity and the lights, using candle lights, which I think is such a cool idea. And like that'll totally help you reset your circadian rhythm and just, I don't know, make things more calm, more peaceful, instead of having those like bright fluorescent lights on your face, okay? So this is really fascinating. We have the Ace of Wands, Capricorn, you dirty dogs. There's a very passionate new beginning here. I'm seeing sacral chakra energy being activated. So for some of you, you could be meeting someone or kindling a connection currently that is very passionate, okay? Doesn't have to be people related though. I am also feeling very passionate about projects, creativity, things like that. Ace of Wands is such a positive influence on this reading. Whenever an ace comes out in a reading, it just shines so much light on the whole reading, and it's extremely positive, extremely good. So that's great. I am seeing a level of passion returning, especially if life has been feeling a little bit drab or boring for you. I definitely feel like that passion is returning. Very strong masculine energy here as well. We have, I knew that was going to happen. As I was saying that, I was like, watch the next card's a queen. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. That's so funny. Okay, so this could be a part of your energy and it could be other people's energy. I am seeing the divine feminine energy within you is wanting to be reactivated and healed. Some of you, for a long time, may have been stuck in a sort of wounded feminine energy. It doesn't matter what your gender is, by the way, at all. This has nothing to do with gender. Okay, wounded feminine energy is not trusting that other people will provide for you, feeling like you have to do everything, and feeling like you have to beg someone for their attention or their time, whatever. And I feel like with this Queen of Cups coming out in reverse, there is a lesson here that Spirit is guiding you through, and that is to be very, very grateful for divine masculine actions and energy when it takes place. Learning how to receive very graciously. A positive reinforcement, that is your keyword for this week. So when someone does something, even if it's so small and awkward that you want them to keep doing, positively reinforce that, like hardcore. For example, let's just say you're a girl and you're dating someone and they open the car door for you and you like that, like you like that princess treatment. Sit down and be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, you make me feel like a princess. And that is how you receive with so much gratitude, and you make that other person feel so good for giving to you, and that's like a hit of dopamine for them, like, oh, look at how good I made this person feel, I love it. And you know, if you just keep doing that to anyone in life, whether they're masculine, feminine, oh my gosh, life becomes magical, let me tell you. Like if you're dropping something off, like or like let's just say you're going to the hair salon or barbershop. You're like, you're the only barber I trust. Thank you so much. Like I heard so many good reviews about you. I'm in good hands. That barber is going to do the best gosh darn job they've ever done in their life because you said that. Okay, that's how you get back into this divine feminine state. Now, for some of you, this is representing someone else in your life, but I always feel like these court cards are reflections of other people in our life as well as ourselves, because the only reason why they're showing up in the reading is because we're so heavily affected by these people, and when we're heavily affected by people, it's because they're reflecting something that we have within ourselves back to us. So there could be a feminine person in your life, doesn't have to be female, this is Luna's tale, feminine person in your life who is a little bit emotionally reactive in a negative way. Could even be emotionally manipulative. And I don't know why in this particular reading, I'm reading the Queen of Cups reverse as someone who uses a lot of negative reinforcement. What that means is like they point out when you're doing something wrong instead of when you're doing something right. Like, there's so many examples I can give. My mind is just overwhelmed right now. Like, let's just say there's a kid and they have a hard time doing their homework. Like they never get their homework done. And they finally decide, you know what, I'm going to do my homework today. And they do all their homework, but most of it is wrong. And their parent or their teacher is like, oh my gosh, everything's wrong. Like you did a horrible job, blah, 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 blah. They're negatively reinforcing what they don't want to receive, but they're not positively reinforcing the fact that they even did the homework. And there has been studies that show positive reinforcement is the most powerful way to sort of healthily change someone's behavior, healthily manipulate someone in a way that they want to be manipulated. And so I don't know, there's themes around that coming up here. You may be hearing things like videos, reading things and books around this concept of deep appreciation and gratitude and healthy reinforcement, because that type of behavior, that type of stuff will definitely have people just bowing down to you. I don't know how else to put it. Like, if you want to be magic, if you want people wrapped around your fingertips in a positive way that they enjoy, you need to get into that healthy, divine, feminine energy. Okay, so look at the patterns within yourself of negatively reinforcing others' behaviors as well as your own behaviors, and instead set out to positively reinforce behavior. Okay, compliment people when they do the littlest things, even if it is totally sloppy and messy. For example, like if you keep telling your partner, like, oh my gosh, I just need more clear communication from you, you're so bad at communicating, that's gonna like make them feel awful about themselves and almost less likely to communicate something important when it comes up, because they don't want you to get mad and upset that they're saying something if it's like late or whatever. So then they're less likely to tell the truth. Whereas if they do tell you something and they do it sloppily, like let's say for example they tell you something important but they said it like a day too late, and you're like, man, why wouldn't you just tell me that like a day ago? Instead of getting angry at that, instead say, thank you so much for telling me. I feel so close to you because you communicated this to me. It just makes me feel so much more comfortable when we have this level of communication. So thank you very much. Okay. Because this person may be very bad at communicating, yes, but they're trying. They're like a child trying to do something and they suck at it, you know? You just have to shower them with positivity and appreciation when they do something, even if it's bad, okay? If they're trying to do something good. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Anyways, we move on to the Four of Cups here, right underneath that Four of Swords. The number 4 has been coming out a lot for the earth signs this week. This is the number of stability. Okay, I don't know why, I just see this sense of boredom. This sense of just wanting a vacation, wanting to go out, wanting to have a girl's day, wanting to have a dude's day, I don't know. And yeah, I don't know, life is just stable. I feel like a lot of you are trying to cultivate more peace and stability in your life. And it's like, fine, whatever. But it's like, oh, that makes sense. It's because you're coming out of a long phase of constantly being stimulated, constantly being in fight or flight mode. Nothing was ever boring. You always had drama. Okay, unconsciously attracted drama because you were constantly in fight or flight mode. You're coming out of that, you're creating more peace and stability within yourself, but I almost feel like you're not used to it and you're like, a little bit bored, a little bit meh, you know? So that's really interesting, and I'm actually very happy that the Ace of Wands is coming out, because this is showing that this week something more exciting will be developing here. The universe understands and sees you, and they want to send you something that you can get excited about and not feel bored by, but that is also stable and healthy. And then, yeah, wow, 8 of Cups in reverse is coming out. Right next to that 4 of Cups. Fascinating. I feel like a lot of you are ready for some sort of big change in your life, ready for a big move, ready for a new chapter, a really big new chapter. And you're trying to create stability now in the present moment in order to have this big chapter, whatever it may be. And I feel like that's why you're still like, nah, bored, because it's like you're ready for the new chapter, but you don't feel financially ready, or you don't feel like you have enough stability, whatever. 8 of Cups in reverse coming out as your last card actually challenges that thought within you. What if you are ready? What if you just need to take the leap and trust that the universe will be there to catch you? What if you just need to take the leap and trust that you're not going to fall back into those old, toxic, negative cycles of constantly being overstimulated and in fight or flight mode? 8 of Cups reversed, the wisdom of this is following your intuition and making the changes that you feel guided to make, because there's something in your life that is here for you. It works. You know, these cups are all standing, but you just want something different. You just want something new, because it's not 100% fulfilling. It's like, yes, my current reality and what's going on here is okay, it's stable, but it's not at the level of excellence, and just, it's not just at the level that I want. So I feel this week you will have this calling within yourself to shake things up. And the question is, are you going to shake things up in that more negative way that you used to, like subconsciously seeking trauma and toxicity? Or are you going to embrace a brand new passionate beginning for yourself that will lead you in the direction of your dreams, that your intuition's guiding you towards, and make that your focus. Really interesting. I hope this reading made sense. Thank you for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.